Welcome to Coffee and Regs.
Particular digital assets may or may not be defined as a security under the federal securities laws currently. So I think it would be helpful then for us to frame our discussion of digital assets by first describing what digital assets are securities and those that are not. What are your thoughts?
Allison, that's a great question. Comes up all the time because we have this category, digital assets. Well, you think of Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, which
Mhm.
really are not securities. The SEC has sort of informally come out and said that. Former Chairman Jay Clayton, that was his view.
Mhm.
And I have come across it in some correspondence with some investment companies that were trying to get registered with the SEC to invest in cryptocurrencies. And they cited the Howey test, which really, it's a Supreme Court case. They spelled out certain elements. If you meet those elements, the investment contract could be deemed a security. You can go ahead and look that up. If you don't meet those elements, generally not a security. And it's basically, I mean, really, really quick. Are you investing your money into a company, a common enterprise, where through the efforts of others, you'll be generating a profit with investments at risk? It's kind of the way they look at it. That's the 5,000-foot version. And again, Bitcoin, probably not, but there's so many other digital assets. And I just found an article online just a few weeks ago. Chairman Gensler said that he was talking about stablecoin. He said cryptocurrencies whose prices depend on more traditional securities might fall under the securities laws. Okay, so you really, and that's where I think the SEC may be investigating some of these exchanges that are trading
Mhm.
stablecoin. But there's also initial coin offerings. The SEC has some info on a couple of its web pages. Might very well be securities when they're issued by private companies. And then, of course, you have non-fungible tokens. So it's really, what are you trading? What are you buying? What bucket does it fit into? And as you pointed out, look, everyone's jumping on this bandwagon, retail, institutional, but it's an evolving topic. Allison, just about every week in the financial media, the Wall Street Journal, there's something on digital assets, whether it's from a regulatory perspective. Many of the major investment banks have made quite a bit of investment in this space.
This has been another episode of Coffee and Regs.